And that was only the first heat. I can't wait for the next one. And finally, Cyril.
And finally, Esther, I must thank all the viewers who sent me an article from Electrical and Radio Trading about after-dinner speaking, that moment we all know when the applause dies down and the waiters start peeing through the door.
Good night.
Hello, well I hope you'll be joining us for another week on Nationwide. This week we shall be travelling to Austria with the young recruits for the new West End production of The Sound of Music.
I go to the hills when my
Wonderful. Nicholas Woolley joins 7 of the children chosen to play alongside Petula Clark as they follow in the footsteps of the original Fontrap family in the Austrian mountains. And we celebrate 25 years of the Liberace fan club as they join their glittering hero on a visit to London. Then tomorrow, Watchdog investigates whether new space-saving spare wheels are really safe. And former world title holder Terry Griffiths shows us all how to play snooker like a champion. And we'll also be asking you what you'd like to ask Mrs. Thatcher. So I hope you'll join us for another week Nationwide.
And after tomorrow's edition of Nationwide, the rest of the evening looks like this. There's another round of Ask the Family with Robert Robinson at 6:55, followed at 7:20 by Star Trek and a desperate situation for the crew of the Starship Enterprise. At 8:10, following the first round of the French presidential elections, Panorama reports on the state of France after 7 years of Giscard d'Estaing. The Monday film at 9:25 is the classic spaghetti western For a Few Dollars More, starring Clint Eastwood and Lee Van Cleef as 2 bounty hunters who join forces to track down a psychopathic killer. Education Shop at 11:30 gives advice to parents who feel that their children could do better. Programmes tomorrow evening here on BBC One. Back to this evening, and in 10 minutes, Everyman presents a portrait of Daddy King, Martin Luther King Sr., father of the famous civil rights leader. Now on BBC One at 10:20, the news with Kenneth Kendall.
Valéry Giscard d'Estaing leads in the first round of the French presidential election. Conservative MP Barry Porter has sent a letter bomb. He thinks it's connected with the IRA hunger strike. As the April blizzard sweeps south, hundreds of thousands face a night without electricity. And Prince Charles takes another tumble from a horse. French voters have been to the polls to decide who should be their next president. And tonight, it looks as though Valéry Giscard d'Estaing stands a very good chance of staying in office for another 7 years. His rival in the second round of voting in a fortnight's time will be